We haven't done a sitting down video in so long, but welcome back. Do you miss this background? Cherish it while it's still here, because I gotta change it to Thanksgiving stuff, and then also play some Christmas stuff, since I won't be here for Christmas. We gotta set the mood, you know? Anyways, this week's been pretty long. I've been getting these crazy headaches all week. I was literally like sleeping in between two pillows to block out any sunlight, because it was just hurting my back and my head and my eyes, and I don't know, which is really weird, because I don't get sick too often, so it's kind of weird when it happens. But today, we're going to make some cookies. Okay, well, we're not gonna make cookies per se. For as long as I can remember, my Nina Rosen has been making this thing called Rocky Road Pizza. And it's basically a giant chocolate chip cookie with marshmallow fluff on top and chocolate chips on top of that. And I was thinking we could make it because I've been wanting it for probably 6 months now and I haven't got myself to make it. So we're gonna do that today. But we're gonna do a homemade cookie. I've always loved it. It's always been my favorite thing that I look forward to, especially on New Year's Eve. We're gonna bake that. We're gonna use my dad's homemade recipe. My dad got super into baking over the pandemic and I've gotten most of his recipes, so I can't wait to make them. We're gonna eat some cookie dough. We're gonna make a chocolate chip cookie cake. See, but the problem is he makes them for actual cookies and I'm trying to bake a fat circle. Also, I don't have a circle pizza pan, so we're gonna try to bake it into a cookie sheet and just form it into a pan. We're in college, so you gotta work with what you got, you know? Here are our ingredients, and then we're gonna replace my flours. If you watched one of my past videos, I think it was maybe 2 videos ago, I took you guys along with me and one of my teammates to Rittenhouse Farmers Market. They're called kitty flower bundles. So this is $8, but I love that it's flowers that I've never really seen before. So you can see them here. Love, love, love thrifting random little vases and putting flowers into them. These are my sunflowers from probably a month ago when we went to the pumpkin patch. Remember when I showed you guys Johnson Farms with my team? We're gonna empty this out. These for sure are my priorities that I'm gonna fill up with the little flowers. And then I have this cute little basket and I'm gonna replace these flowers with some of those as well. So that's the plan. And then while we bake the cookies, maybe we'll talk about the 48 scary movies that I watched during the month of October. Ooh, happy November! So this is my recipe book. It's just a plain notebook that I wrote recipes on, and I have a whole bunch of nice recipes from different family members and friends. Anything from menudo to steaks to cookies to brownies, deviled eggs, you name it, I have it in this recipe book. I have my tias tortillas, that sounded funny, my tias tortillas recipe, my nana's tortillas recipe, oh, my dad's salsa recipe, my mom's rice recipe and sopita. Everything is in here and I cherish this recipe book because it's like a key to the soul. Especially when I get homesick, I love to cook. And just when I need a little pick-me-up, I like to cook. A lot of the times, the things that I'm cooking is stuff that I've learned from family members, so that it kind of brings me closer. And that definitely helps me a lot with homesickness, family, just wanting to be around people. Since I'm not around the people I've grown up my whole life being around constantly, it's nice to at least have a piece of them through the food. I don't know if that quite makes sense to everybody or if everybody will understand that, because it's definitely an interesting concept to be able to grasp and like actually resonate with. But if you do, just know that you are not the only one that feels the love through cooking and baking and food. The first step of this is I have to melt some butter, so I'm going to do that on the stove. Ready, set, go! Okay, now, don't get mad at me, but I don't have the butter I'm supposed to have. It's salted and it's supposed to be unsalted, so I'll just like tweak this amount of salt I put in later a little bit. If I were to be giving this to somebody or having other people try it, you know dang well I would be buying the good butter, but I don't have the good butter because I'm just making it for myself, okay? I have Land O'Lakes. I don't think that's a bad butter, but it's definitely not top-notch, Kerrygold, and you know the vibe. I just finished melting the butter and I'm going to let that sit in the bowl for a certain amount of time. Sorry, I can't give you guys the actual recipe because I promised my dad I wouldn't give it to anybody. I know. Call him up, ask him for it, you know? It's not mine to give, I'm sorry. I'll get back to you when I'm doing the mixing. I'm just gonna set all the ingredients off to the side and get it going. My rule is anytime you open up vanilla extract, you have to smell it. It smells so good. A fun fact is when the pandemic was first going on, I lived with my Thea and Theo in New Jersey for about maybe a month, a couple weeks at least. I probably baked these cookies for them for like a week straight. It was crazy. So I started memorizing this because I just started making it for them every single day. We were obsessed. But yeah, we're mixing right now. Okay, don't get mad at me. I didn't buy chocolate chips. I bought chocolate chunks. Listen, they were 80 cents cheaper. And we're gonna work with what we've got. Remember, I'm a college student. I don't have the funds to be splurging on chocolate chips. You gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Okay, thank you. Not to toot my own horn, but the chocolate chunks are doing pretty dang good. It's a little bit soft, so I'm gonna throw her in the fridge for a little while. That way she's a little firmer so we can form her into a nice circle shape. I got it! It's not like a perfect circle, but we don't judge, okay? Cookie cakes can come in all shapes and sizes. I almost tried making it into a heart, but I don't think my patience could have taken it. I formed a little tiny bit of like a pie crust type of a formation around the circle. Yeah, here's our cookie cake. While we wait for my oven to preheat, let me read off my list of you all the scary movies that I watched in the month of October. Are you ready for this? We have The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creation, Insidious, The Ring, Countdown, Oculus, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, VHS, The Visit, The Funhouse Massacre, Sinister, Doctor Sleep, Malignant, The Shining, Old, 28 Days Later, Annabelle, Llorona, Last Night in Soho, The Night House, The Fly, Annabelle Comes Home, Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween the newer one, Halloween 2 the newer one, Halloween the newer one, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends, Saw 1, Saw 2, Saw 3, Saw 4, Saw 5, Saw 6, Saw the Final Chapter, Jigsaw, Nightmare on Elm Street 1, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Nightmare on Elm Street 5, Nightmare on Elm Street 6, Purge, Purge, Anarch, The Forever Purge, Purge Election Day. We got it all going hot. I think that's all of them. I believe it levels out to 48 scary movies. I'm so proud of myself because I just really wanted to make sure I was in the Halloween mood this October, which I think I achieved. But anyways, now it's November. It's my birthday month. And I turned 21 at the end of the month. Isn't that crazy? She's in my itty bitty oven. Look at her. She definitely expanded. I really hope it's cooked all the way through. I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna let her cool down and then we'll cover it in marshmallow fluff. Yeah! So it's all dry. She's not perfect, but she's great, okay? We have our fluff right here. Our chocolate chunkitas right here. And we're gonna spread the marshmallow fluff and then add those on top and we're gonna see how it goes. Might still be a little too warm. That's fine. I'm impatient. Oh my gosh, I'm done! I left a little bit of normal cookie because I want some normal cookie, but doesn't that look so freaking good? Oh my gosh! I'm gonna cut into it and we'll see right now. Thank you to my Nina Rosie for introducing me to this as a child. And thank you to Rhonda for showing her. Oh my goodness. This is so much sweets. But look at our slice. This is it. Just as good as I remember. Cheers. This is so good. Oh my gosh. You definitely have to try this the next time. You want to mix it up a little bit in the sweets department? And this is Rocky Road Pizza. Let me know if you try it because it's delicious. All right, so thank you for making the Rocky Road Pizza with me. And now we're going to switch my flowers up. I like these to have live flowers because I put these next to all my plants. Thank you for all that you guys did for me. It was amazing having you. Aren't these so cute? I thrifted all of these. Thank you. My lovely sunflowers, you were amazing. Now I'm going to clean all of these vases out and then we'll put the lovely new flowers into our lovely vases. I think that I've decided that when I'm older, I want to have a garden. That'd be so cute. First of all, I enjoy cooking. I love eating my delicious food after I'm done cooking. I think it's so much fun. So wouldn't it be so cool if I could just walk out to my garden and pick my tomatoes, my jalapenos, my cilantro. I'm growing cilantro right now and it's actually going pretty good. She's thriving. I've used her a few times. But I think it would be so much fun. My Nina Rosie and my Theo Matt, they've been growing a garden in their backyard. And I've been seeing it on TikTok. I think it's feasible. Future me, if you're watching this, you better have a garden in your backyard. Apparently if you turn them at an angle, they last longer. I don't know how true that is, but I don't know. I listen to what the people tell me. And I know there's ways to preserve them for longer. Like if I were to hang them upside down, I could save dried flowers, but it's okay. I'm not that attached to them. I do love having flowers for decoration, but I love having them in little pieces that I've thrifted. I think it makes it even specialer. I don't think that's a word. I think it makes it even more special. Tell me that isn't the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Whoa, look at this. She's a thick boy. The flower selection that they have there is so pretty. It's a lot of flowers that I don't normally see. Oh my gosh, I love flowers. You always hear people who love the smell of flowers. I don't really understand that, but I do love having flowers for decoration. I think it's so pretty and it brings life to the room, especially with my plants. I don't know if you guys have seen my plants. I have a whole little section of plants. Some of my teammates came over and it was their first time seeing my apartment, and one of them told me, oh my goodness, Sav, your apartment is like giving Pinterest vibes. And I think that's the best compliment I could have gotten. That was amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And then she was like, yeah, your apartment gives me like crystal spiritual vibes. And I was like, yes! Because I love that stuff. I think it's so much fun. For $8, it's amazing. So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for baking with me, making Rocky Road pizza. Shout out to my Nina Rosie for that one. And for assembling my flowers. I'm going to set these up as decoration around my apartment. I like to put them with my plants on my windowsill. But I'm so glad we were able to do this one with the nice lovely flower. This one has to be my favorite to put things into because it's a little basket. This vase cost me 50 cents somewhere. I love it. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you soon. Thanks for sitting down and chatting with me. Bye! Right now, this video, and I just want to say I love you, Sophia, you little punk. There's your shout out. Bye!